Hey folks, meteorologist Justin Esterly here, cutting into the programming to give you a quick update on our winter storm that's been rolling through. Lately, here over the last hour or two, we've had a lot of that snow turn over to freezing rain. This is what it looks like in Richmond right now. Temperatures freezing at the surface, and look at all of the icicle buildup that we have at the intersection here outside of our home view camera. Every power line going across that intersection is hanging onto that ice, and it is accumulating in Richmond right now. We have Peyton Hinkle live in Lexington to give us an update on what it looks like here in the downtown area. Peyton, what is going on where you're at?
Hey, Justin, I mean, we've seen a little bit of every type of winter precipitation today, from the heavy snow to sleet and now the freezing rain, as you were just talking about. I'm going to have my photographer, Hannah, walk with me. Freezing rain still coming down at a pretty good clip, but I want to show you the trees because that's where we're seeing some of that ice accumulation. You can see it on this one here. If we go up and you can see with the light reflection on this side here, it's starting to get pretty thick, and once it starts to do that, it starts to accumulate on things like, again, the trees like this and the power lines as well, which creates those power outage issues. Let's take a look at this sidewalk, Hannah. This is a complete sheet of ice right here. They just shoveled the snow off of it. I could probably run and slide. I'm not going to because you don't want to see me fall, but it is a sheet of ice down through here, and that's why it's important you stay off the roadways because they're very slick. One more thing, we're outside of our hotel here. I want to walk over here because I found this to be interesting as well. Not only are we seeing the ice accumulate on the trees, the power lines, the roadways, a little bit of everything. Be careful, this is pretty slick here too. It's accumulating on the flags, and they can't really blow anymore just because it's so thick. I could go up there and grab it and show you, but I think you get the picture. They're pretty stiff from all of the ice. So take it slow if you have to be out. Most people are heeding the warnings. As I look over my shoulder here, looks like most of the roadways, not a lot of people on them, which is good because we're dealing with that freezing rain this evening. So we're starting to see those impacts, Justin, and starting to see that ice accumulate fairly quickly out here as the freezing rain comes down fairly steadily at this point. I'll send it back into you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Peyton. That was a great look there. Those flags, yeah, barely blowing in the wind. Pretty crazy. The other thing the ice is doing for us is it's causing some power outages. We told you that this map was going to fill in as the night went on, and we're seeing that now. And you can see there in Richmond, Madison County, 500 folks without power at this time, and we're continuing to see that spread. Other counties dealing with a few hundred to 500 there in Breathitt County as well. So we're likely going to see more of this fill in, come and go with those numbers as we head into the rest of tonight because the freezing rain is not done. Here's a live look at radar. We have thunder freezing rain, thunder sleet, thunder snow, and some of it in far southern Kentucky showing up on radar anyway as completely rain. So we're going to have to battle that as we go in. The lightning causing heavier rates to come through. So like in Richmond, we probably have some very heavy rain coming down at times, and that's just going to add to the freezing problem. Same story there right around the Lexington metro. We've got that heavier rain coming down. It's pink on radar, and that's when we start to see it turn to the mix or even that freezing snow possibility. But some dry little patches are coming in, and we're likely going to see a lightening in the precipitation rates as we get into the next couple of hours before that kind of secondary wave starts to move in. So a couple of gaps in there does not mean that we're done. We're likely going to see precipitation continue through the overnight, sometime into, say, midnight, 1, 2 a.m. with this. Well, this is what Futurecast thinks. This is by 8 p.m., so coming up here in the next couple minutes. We still have those freezing temps, but some spots in southern Kentucky, those temps, they get above freezing, which is good. Melting taking place, rain to wash it out, but that stays across southern Kentucky. For the rest of us in Lexington, Richmond, Danville, Mount Sterling areas here along and north of I-64, we're going to have those freezing temps stay. This is now 11 p.m. You can see some dry air coming in behind, which is good. Try to turn that precipitation off if we can, and we're going to have that be spotty for us into tomorrow morning. Now, here's the kicker. As we get into tomorrow morning, the temperatures are going to drop again. We've got wraparound snow chances coming back throughout the day on Monday, so temperatures go back below freezing for everybody. Another round of light snow and moderate at times comes throughout the day, and we're looking at not until late Monday evening that we start to really see this snow wrap up. So we're going to continue to watch this. Of course, our newscast Futurecast comes up tonight at 10. We're going to be on from 10 to 11:30. Chief Meteorologist Justin Logan's still here. He's going to give us an update there at 10 o'clock as well. Probably cut in closer to 9 one more time before that. We're going to keep you updated, keep watching how things go, and we'll have all those updates, of course, on air, online, and on our Fox 56 Weather Authority app. Meteorologist Justin Esterly.